back up when I get back.
How do y'all deal with conflict like that? Like, or has it altered? Do y'all have a direct approach to it? Like, let's say, I don't know, I can't give you a scenario. Do you just rather go ahead and nip it in the bud right then, or do you have to dwell on it and think about it? And
I'll tell you how I had to learn, because I'm a person naturally. I like conflict. Like I like addressing stuff.
Could you explain that?
What?
like him and Jerry used to not argue, but
yeah, but that's what
debate.
it is.
It was.
And I think me and Jerry kind of got that from each other. You know what I'm saying?
They love a debate, boy.
Yeah,
I should have been on the debate team.
Yeah, it's that debate thing. That's what it is. It's more so of a debate type, conflict type thing. Like I enjoy the conversation and the feedback of just like, it's almost like learning in a way. Yeah. But I kind of like thrived on conflict. But what I learned was that I had to understand other people's emotions, other people's feelings. Because sometimes I might come off strong, you know what I'm saying? And they not receiving anything I'm saying.
What did he ask us on the phone? He said, am I mean?
Yeah. I told him he did blunt. He did hella blunt.
Yeah.
But I learned people don't always receive things how you see it in your vision, how you see it in your head. You know what I'm saying? And I had to understand that people aren't always gonna take how I say it so bluntly. Maybe I can receive it and I don't understand how to process it.
How did you do that? Because I try to make everybody see something the way that I see it, even when I'm explaining.
That's what I stopped doing.
How? Like really? How like
ego?
I got a big ass. I gotta let that bitch go.
But that's how you stop your ego. Your ego get in the way of everything. You know
I gotta let that shit go.
Your pride always wanting to be right. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the debate. Wanting to be right.
Say back.
Yeah, you gotta hit the last word. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped trying. I forced myself to stop doing that. Like, okay, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Just get in the habit of saying you're right, even if you
didn't feel it was right.
Yeah, but even that's hard saying that too, though. Yeah. That can be a problem too, though. Cause now she's just like, oh, you just.
But that ain't your problem. That ain't on you.
But it depends on how you say it. You know, some people say, okay, you right. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how you say it. But you say it like, okay, you right.
Yeah, you right. I don't even want. You right. You got it.
See, it would take me days to do that though.
Oh nah.
And that's my issue. Like it'll take me. I'll hold that in because I'm avoiding this confrontation or avoiding this discussion. Because that's the pride, I guess. Because I don't want to just say, "You was right the other day." Like, you right. I didn't think about it. You're right. Like even let's say there was a time I forgot. I think I can go all the way back. You probably remember this. Me and you was in the bathroom. It was your alumni game at your high school. Yeah. And you had said something, that shit bothered me for days, nigga. He was like, damn, bro, it's crazy, bro. You gonna come support? Bro, I'm in my room all day long, bro. We doing whatever we doing, that shit on my mind, bro. I'm like, this nigga really think I won't support him, bro? I ain't think that, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't come say that to you.
Yeah.
It took me about 2-3 days until the day that we about to go. The day we about to go, I mean, that bitch cut my hair, but I feel my eyes watering. I'm like, damn, bro, you think I won't support you? I'm like, damn, bro, that shit.
I don't think that was a comment. I think you were more so hurt. I wouldn't put that.
But I should still be able to voice that.
That's what he's saying.
I should be able to voice that.
Not the fact that I said it.
Oh, okay.
And he couldn't come up with the fact that say that. That's how he felt. You know
I have major issues with saying how I feel, and I will hold it for however long, even if I may be somewhat wrong in something. You know what I'm saying? Just to even say like, okay, you're right. I had to think about that and do that. Look at that a different way. You're right. But it's so hard for me to just say that.
It's practice, bro. That's with anything.
That's shit's really difficult for me in every aspect, every relationship.
Is it difficult? Have you ever tried to work on it?
No.
Not that I'm aware of it. Yeah, no, for real. Now that I'm aware of it, I have. I try to find a happy medium, if that's what you want to say. Like there's a way to. Okay, so I took this class. And I learned.
What kind of class?
It was.
I was talking about.
Yeah, it was almost like let me think what you call that.
Anger management.
It's basically like anger management. Because I needed to know what to do. I have a lot, and I don't know where that shit to go somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might ask my lady sometimes, like, do you ever just like want to yell or get that shit out? She's like, no, I don't have that. And I'm like, well, goddamn, man, sometimes I just want to like, that fuck, like, gotta get that fuck out sometimes, or whatever, just frustration. Or even just not knowing how to handle something at that moment, and now I'm bottling it up. Now I'm at Walmart, and a nigga step on my shoe, and I'm blowing, exploding up at this nigga, but I'm mad at some shit that been, going on forever. So I never knew how to target and be mad or show emotion or feel that in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I started to learn like, hey, I need to say this initially, like, hey, right now, I'm feeling a certain type of way. I don't even know how I'm feeling, but when I do, I will come back to you, and so we can have that conversation.
Right.
I can't leave it empty. You can't just leave it on the table. But you got to say, hey, even if it's an argument between you and your lady or something like that, like, hey, right now, shit feels a little too heated right now, and I promise you I'm going to come back to you in a little bit. Give me an hour or so. They always say, if you mad longer than an hour, don't even go back. That's too long to be mad.
Niggas should
you shouldn't be mad for an hour. And I'm that type of nigga be mad for an hour. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's more ego than being mad.
Possibly.
It's like, I'm not mad, but I'm gonna hold this shit in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more like controlled emotion. Like, man, fuck that. I'm supposed to feel like this right now.
Yeah, I'm validating my emotions or how I feel.
You know, at times though, when we be on the phone and you just be in there recording and stuff, nigga, you challenge that to your music though, cause you can hear it in your music like how you feeling. Cause a lot of times you be like, damn, I'm going through this type of emotion or I'm going through this type of feeling, to where you put it in your music. Cause like when you coming up with that song, that red light, green light, and then you was calling like, nigga, like how you feel, like something that a girl done did to you. Like that's your emotion or you expressing yourself.
That's part of my therapy, honestly. Yeah. But what was you about to say? You had something. Say it. Go ahead. You was about to say something.
I know I was about to say. I was waiting what Mike was finna say, but that's how you cope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. That's my therapy. That is my coping mechanism.
I don't think they ever listen to your music to understand like how you.
But
it's not the same. It's not the same. And that's what I've learned.
That's not emotion. They're not talking back to you. You know what I'm saying?
I learned it. It's like, how can you express and say so much in songs, but in reality,
they don't hear none of that.
I can't even articulate it. I can't even get it across. I won't say anything. I don't know how to. I'm avoiding the argument at all times. I'm just anything just to whatever now. And I'm like, I started to think, how is that still making me feel good? Because now I'm just avoiding whatever, just so that I'm not mad, so that I'm not whatever. But is it really helping or doing anything? No. So that's when the music would kind of come in, and I might say some things or whatever. But that helps for me just to get out something. Even though it might not be something I'm going through at that moment. It might have been years ago. But I'm just not able to like, oh, I can tell a story about that. I can write this down. I can say something right now or whatever. But yeah, that's it. I don't even know where I was going with all that in the get-go, but I really don't know. But oh yeah, me being able to have a structure and all that kind of stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff I'm learning about myself. So yeah, throughout this time, I'm learning more. I'm learning more about me, and damn, that's how I really am. Another thing that bothered me, we had that conversation. Y'all niggas say y'all didn't know I loved y'all. Oh, bro, if y'all only knew how long that weighed on me, bro.
I think you asked the question, then you said.
I said, y'all know I love y'all. We talking about love languages or something. I said, like, y'all know I love y'all, right? Y'all niggas said no.
Yeah.
Bruh. My heart was in my ass, bro. I couldn't tell y'all that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Like, but the crazy thing, we sit here, even when we get ready to leave or get off the phone, love you, bro.
No, it was before then.
Yeah. Oh. That kind of made it a point to where we started doing things like that. But it hurt my fucking, bro. It hurt me. I like, damn, bro. Like, so, and then you said, if we feel like that, I can only imagine how your relationships are. And I'm like, damn. He said some shit. I'm like, okay, my own niggas. And these are things I feel like I talked to, and I feel like they know I love them, and they said no.
Nigga, I feel like I know these. I know like that about me.
I know my girl don't know. How she don't know?
When I first met y'all, I always felt like y'all niggas felt like that about me.
What?
That y'all niggas love me like nigga like when after that summertime, bro, nigga, it was just us and that.
No, but he said, I feel like we knew you loved us.
Yeah, cause I was driving up that bit, bro.
But how does Mike show that love?
Huh?
How does Mike show that love?
How do he show it?
Because apparently I hadn't shown that to y'all for y'all to give me that response.
Right. I don't know how to. How did he show this shit?
Cause I thought I shows I didn't know, and it made me. How do I show love? How do I do that?
I feel like Mike was more caring though. You know what I'm saying? I think Mike showed how he was more of like a giver. You know what I'm saying? Like you need a Mike car, you ain't gotta ask him.
Yeah, the key in the car. The key in the ignition.
You know what I'm saying? The key in the car. You know what I'm saying? And if it was ever going somewhere, Mike like, you trying to go? You know what I'm saying? We going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? It was just It was just more of this nigga was like, I'm pulling you with wherever I go type shit.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like.
Hey, look, you about to walk to the store, I walk with you. Shit, I ain't tripping.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
I walk with you.
And you know what's crazy? I never even really envisioned that as love, showing love, but I always felt love, just like that. I never pictured that, but my side was still like, how do I do that? How do I reciprocate that to someone else? Like, did I have to learn y'all's love language individually? Like, maybe do like get a gift every now and then. Maybe do want to. I know, you get what I'm saying? But you get what I'm getting at. You know, just like, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Mike just want to go, he like, hey, damn, let's go ride down here and go hoop. So that's love for Mike. And we had a good hoop session all the other day. I don't know, maybe you like, damn, that nigga know I was looking at this vintage shirt the other day. That shit hard. Like, but I seen this shirt, I went ahead and grabbed. It's small shit like that, but I never really given gifts. First off, I was never really in a position to give gifts. I never have the bread to go get a motherfucker gift. But I never, and that stems back from being younger, I guess. Like, that wasn't something that was showcased in my household for me to feel love. It was just like, I just food in the house. It was, you know, whatever. Like, I got a roof over my head and some food in the bed. I guess that love. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, y'all come here, we love you. You know, maybe every blue moon might say, I love you. You know, when I'm walking out the car, getting out the car, I'm like, damn, that was awkward. Right. You just say I love you out of nowhere. That made me feel like something wrong. You know what I'm saying? It was that kind of shit, and I never knew any more than that. That's it. You know, it was just like.
Yeah, we had that conversation about that because when I get off the phone with my mom, like I don't recall me ever just be saying like love you, mom, or like another like special, like even to my dad, like just being like, all right, love you, or anything like that. But like my stepmom or my sister them or something like that, I tell them all the time.
You know why? Because your stepmom is the person should tell you I love you first.
Yeah.
She made it a norm for me.
I love me.
Yeah.
I love you. I love you too. Like, damn.
Yeah. So it was a lot of different things. But you had ways of showing it though.
No, he did, but I feel like Lo would do stuff, it felt like he would do it for him at times.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It was like true.
Saying shit. I want to know. I want to be aware.
I don't remember like, you know, like
specifics, but
the actions. Oh fuck yeah!
I want to be
aware.
Lo
want to do it. Lo is going whether you coming or not.
Yeah.
Like how you just tell the story. Where the fuck am I? All the way out here. You with me? Man. You just gonna go there? Just you.
Just say we go to the club together as a team. We leave. We know you not there.
Y'all be like, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
They good. Like,
he gonna find his way back.
Yeah. Which I would, but you know.
But think about how that make niggas feel as a group. Like, nigga, something happened to you.
It's on us.
And I never even thought of that. Which that was that wasn't.
That could be a whole hour away. Like,
you know why I wouldn't think that? Because if one of y'all was like, hey, I'm about to slide over here, I'd be like. I wouldn't so much mind because I'm like, I know I would do that. But that don't mean that it's not.
Shit, okay.
Yeah.
But it was like with you, it was like every time.
Yeah.
It was like we go out, we understand me and Mike going back together.
Probably, yeah.
Buckhead bars.
Whoa. Too close.
I understand Buckhead bars.
Yeah, but just anywhere.
Yeah. It could be anywhere. We could be out of the state. As a matter of fact, we was in the O.
Nigga out of the state.
In Cali.
You know what I'm saying? We could be anywhere. The nigga just wander off.
Yeah, he that's
that was like my loner me, like, cause I've always had weird, like not the most outlandish stories happen when I be by myself.
Yeah, so that's why I said I feel like you would do stuff for you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was just my one example.
I'm glad. I needed that example. I ain't never know that. I never knew that. I'm glad.
I never even thought about it like, damn, Lo really do be leaving like and he might not even say nothing to us. And he might
call
just leave.
nigga in the phone ain't never
charged. Like for real, nigga, like that nigga just come through the door. Like, okay.
And he'll spark a whole conversation like nothing happened.
Like
he hadn't been missing
my
for 20 hours.
My parents, they be like, damn, we ain't heard from you in about a week. You know, like that's especially college and shit like that sometimes. And niggas could get gone and just be off the grid without even knowing. Like a lot of people say, like I'm like, oh, out of sight, out of mind. Like you don't see me, if you ain't around me, you ain't gonna hear from me, which is somewhat true. It's like I live in my own world sometimes, but I don't mean to do that. You get what I'm saying? Like there are people that I wish I showed more attention or gave more, you know what I'm saying, like some sort of time, just like, hey, what's up? Make sure you're good. Which it really don't take long to send a text or some shit like that, but I still just live in my own, like, selfish little world. I just do what's for me and whatever. And I don't want to, necessarily do that all the time. All the time. And I don't know, maybe you can see how, like, maybe a child helps you kind of get rid of that. Not saying that that's what I need, but because I feel like me and you have similarities, so where we both have probably done shit for ourselves, but I can tell for you like now that is a thought for you first. Before you like, nah, I ain't gonna go do that.